Yeah, this is your girl, Arabia, uploading another video on YouTube. And I just want to say this, and I'm going to leave it at this point, because this will probably be one of my last videos. I'll probably upload another video tomorrow night, but I'm drawing close to ending my YouTube video career because I have to. I have to do it. And the reason why I'm doing it is because black people in this America of the United States, they're not doing the right thing. And they will never do the right thing because they don't know what the right thing is. We got groups like the Nation of Islam, the Moors, the Black Israelites. You got all these different groups, the Buddhists, you got Christian black churches. All of them are corrupt. All of them. And what they want to do, they want to silence the voices that will speak out against them. That's what they did to Malcolm X. They killed Malcolm X. That's what they did to Malcolm Shabazz, which was the grandson of Malcolm X. They killed him. They killed Martin Luther King. They killed anybody that would stand in their way of their agenda. And their agenda is to bring more money and slavery back into this fucking country. Slavery really never ended in 1865. It never ended. I came into grips with that reality when I was arrested in 1995 and I went to prison for 6 years, 7 months. But slavery is on a big scale in this country. They not only enslaved black people, they have enslaved white people, they have enslaved the Mexicans, they have enslaved the Puerto Ricans, they have enslaved every nationality that comes to this fucking country to get fucking freedom and certain rights. We should not be marching for civil rights or feminist rights, because that feminist movement is a bunch of bullshit. We should be marching for human rights, and we shouldn't even be marching. You think Timothy McVeigh came by mistake? Do you actually think that happened? Timothy McVeigh, he did what he did. Do you think that was a mistake or by design? Look at the history about Timothy McVeigh. Look at the history of Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass, Malcolm X, Elijah Muhammad, Muhammad Ali, Prince, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Amy Winehouse, Janis Joplin. Do you think any of these people came here by mistake? It's all by design, and it's to enslave the minds and the spirits and the souls of the people. I know what they're doing. I've been know what they were doing. And they tried to kill me off a few years ago. Twice. They couldn't get me, so they got the other four. I will never forgive my enemies for doing that. They got one person in prison for those crimes, but other people was involved. And that was not by mistake. That was by design. And it is what it is. And I'm going to stand by my words. And if people don't like it, you can flag this video. That's all you got to do. Because I try to upload another video earlier on YouTube, and they said, we're going to block this because I'm trying to get the truth out there. Look at what Hollywood is doing. Look at what the music industry is doing to people. Do you think Billie Holiday died by mistake? Phyllis Hyman? Those two women, they didn't die by their own hand. Somebody else did that to them. You got people coming out now saying they are responsible for the death of Bob Marley. How you think that make black people feel in this country or in Jamaica or all around the world? People that love Bob Marley. It's an old white cracker sitting up in a fucking bed talking about he was responsible for killing Bob Marley. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, and I'm not going to even bother doing no research on it because I believe Bob Marley was killed. Just like they killed Martin Luther King. They killed Malcolm X. Same way. Same people. But the black woman in this country has to take responsibility for her children. I just saw a video the other day that disturbed my soul. The father beat the child with a belt, and then he shaved off all her hair. Now, what kind of message is that sending to that child? It's a lot of physical and verbal abuse that's going on here in America towards the children, and nobody's talking about it. They need to start talking about that shit. They need to find these people and put them in fucking jail. You're going to abuse the child, you're going to shave off their head and all this other bullshit, burn them, torture them with fire and all this other bullshit, drown them. You need to be in jail for the rest of your life. Everybody talk about Susan Smith. She was the worst thing that came, but it's a plenty other demons that's still out here. Demons, devils, jinns. You better start. People keep reading the Bible. You better start reading that Holy Quran. You better read the Quran, and you better read what they talk about when they talk about the jinns. They talk about the angels. They talk about God. They talk about Jesus. They talk about this and that. You better start paying attention to all those holy books. And you better start paying attention when the Buddhists start chanting. What do you think they chanting for? They say it's world peace. It's not about world peace. We're never going to have world peace. One Piece, New York love.